That is a sight I haven't seen in quite some time. Hi everybody, it is May 15th, Friday night. It is race night. Finally got everything done on the car. Took it last night, got it scaled down at my cousin Don's house. Huge shout out to him for getting it in like that. Already got the car loaded up, already got the truck loaded down with all the tools and everything. Just waiting on crew chief to get off the bus after school so we can get on the road and going up to US 36. Tonight they are having, I think it's the Power I 410 wing sprint cars up there, so it should be a really good turnout as far as that goes. Now, as far as me and feeling confident for tonight, I actually feel really confident tonight. I'm a lot more chill than what I normally am. Normally, I'm just kind of nervous energy bouncing around the shop and just trying to calm myself down. Honestly, I took a half day off of work so I could, man, the light right here sucks. I'm so sorry, guys. There we go, that's better. I took a half day off of work just so I can get everything all straightened up before we go up to the track. So right now I'm just waiting on crew chief to go off the school bus so we can head on up there. We've got about an hour long wait. I'm gonna just kind of tinker around the garage a little bit and do a little more cleanup. This is the best this shop has looked in probably over a year. So I was actually, I needed that. I needed to push that car out a long time and go and clean this place up. All right, guys, it should be a really fun night. We haven't had any rain, so the track should be in really good condition. We'll have to see how that goes. This year I have chose to shoot solely on a GoPro. I had another little small camera that I was using, and I didn't like the resolution on it. It just didn't look good. Tell me what you think down in the comments. I'd greatly appreciate some feedback on that. If you like the GoPro, if you don't like the GoPro, if you think I'd bring the other camera back because it was better, whatever the case may be, let me know. With that being said, you made it this far in the video, please like, share, comment, subscribe, do all those cool things. I greatly appreciate it. You can check me out on Twitch, Pigpen13, PIGPIN13. You can also check out my Instagram. I usually post a little bit of everything there. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and it's on to the racetrack. All right, we got the crew chief. She's all loaded up. We're all loaded up. We're headed north. ETA probably about 35 minutes or so. Stop and get some snackies and some money, and next time I turn the camera on, we'll be at the racetrack. Well, we are here. Unfortunately, got a little bit of weather rolling into, but I think we'll be all right. Looks like it's not staying together too well. There are a lot of sprint cars here tonight. All those enclosed trailers over there are all sprint cars, and there's a whole nother side of the pits right over here. Those are all sprint cars. There's a bunch of them here tonight, so should be a good time. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get to watch any of the sprint car stuff because we go out after the sprint cars do. Figures. Oh well, here we go. Okay, well, I hope you guys can hear me. We are starting second heat, second row inside. So we just went out and did hot laps. We had to wait forever for the damn sprint cars to go. They were doing single car qualifying, and I think there's about 50 of them here. Car seems really fast. It's really tight, but we really can't tell because of the track. It's kind of slick right now. So we'll keep you posted on what happens next. 3 laps into the heat race, somebody lost a very important piece of rear end. It is currently sitting right here on the track. Me and the guy in front of me got the track officials' attention, made sure they got it picked up. Track workers were able to get the car picked up and the piece of debris. Unfortunately, I know exactly how that happened, and I'm not pointing fingers of blame at anybody or anything, but it is rather unfortunate for that gentleman. Unfortunately, this chunk of mud hangs out on the camera lens for the rest of the race. I was a little busy in the car and I couldn't get the lens cleared in time, so I apologize about that. Started second row inside and then promptly started dropping backwards. We had a caution early on, and then man, I just could not get that thing to turn for nothing. So we're gonna go to work on it now and try to get this thing to where it'll turn. Anyway, stay tuned. I think we ended up finishing 6th, which puts us outside 6th row. I think that's how that works. I don't know. All right, stay tuned. Hi, I bet you're waiting for me to start my feature race right about now. Well, funny story. I forgot to talk to the Department of Redundancy department, and I forgot to turn camera on last night before we went out. However, you didn't miss much. Had a little bit of an incident about 3 laps in, and unfortunately this happened. There was a gentleman with a blown motor going down the back stretch, and he had, I'm gonna wait for this car to pass by. There's a guy who had a blown motor going down the back stretch, and it was far enough down the back stretch that I was already setting up for the corner, looking at the corner where I needed to be, and I never saw him slow down. I almost hit him pretty much wide open last night. He's okay. I'm fine. I'm not sore or anything. I'm sore, but not because of the wreck, just because I'm old and fat. So we have some damage to fix. Unfortunately, that radiator made it 1 race, which that's not cheap at all. The bumper is, I would say that's not repairable as far as bumpers go. However, other than that, we made some adjustments on the car because the car was really tight in the heat race. It started to, in the feature, the car started to feel a whole lot better than what it was in the heats. So I wouldn't say the night was a complete waste. Learned a lot. Learned how to adjust on the car a little bit to make it do what I want it to do. The engine ran flawlessly. It's got a ton of power now, which I didn't have before. I had a stumbling issue last year real bad. It doesn't have that now. It's running probably better than it's ever run. But with all that being said, the car doesn't run if you wreck it. So here we are. I'm gonna have to get to work on that this afternoon. I'm not real sure how I'm even going to get it in the garage, because I have to back into the garage, and this thing doesn't like to roll, and I don't have a four-wheeler or anything like that to push it in the garage. I've tried using my mower before, and mower's just not heavy enough. I did see that Casey Cheese Video does have the heat races up on their channel. I'll link it down in the description down below, so you can go check that out. Anyway, guys, sorry I didn't get the footage of the feature race, but I'm telling you right now, it wasn't much. We made about 3 laps before we ended up driving to the back end of somebody. So anyway, guys, I've got a long weekend of trying to get this thing put back together and getting some parts ordered up and whatnot. So I'm going to jump on that now. I appreciate you all for tuning in. Please go check out Casey Cheese Video. He does a lot of the local area tracks around Kansas City. Great content. Does a lot of live streaming too as well. Also, if you made it this far into the video, please like, share, comment, subscribe, do all those things. Come check me out on Twitch, Pigpen13, PIGPIM13. You can also see a bunch of my content over on Instagram too. Until next time, guys. See ya.